6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says the government is taking steps on priority basis to provide all possible facilities to the investors and industrialists. President has stressed on development of intellectual resources for the progress and prosperity of Pakistan on sustainable grounds. Another Pakistan Navy ship, PNS Nasser, carrying relief goods, has docked at Turkish port of Mersin. All parties Hurriyat Conference has demanded investigation by international agencies into all massacres in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Chinese President arrived in Moscow today to discuss regional and international issues with his Russian counterpart. Pakistan Meteorological Department has forecast another spell of rain with heavy falls in various parts of country from tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has said the government is taking steps to provide all possible facilities to the investors and industrialists. He was talking to Chairman Dolan's Fateh Kamal Abisiloglu, who along with the delegation called on him in Islamabad today. The Prime Minister said there are immense opportunities for investment in information and technology, industry, energy, communication and infrastructure sectors of the country. The Prime Minister observed that the destruction caused by the earthquake in Turkey last month was unprecedented and Pakistani nation is grieved over such scale of devastation. The delegation apprised the Prime Minister that huge investment was being made on the Dolan's unit already functioning in Pakistan so that energy efficient products could be produced with the use of the latest technology. The Prime Minister directed the relevant authorities to resolve all the operational issues of Dolan's. President Dr. Arif Alvi has stressed on development of intellectual resources for the progress and prosperity of Pakistan on sustainable grounds. The President said this while addressing a ceremony at Sir Syed University of Engineering and Technology in Karachi. The President said Pakistan could jump in the fastest moving development vehicle of IT by promoting ideas of our youth and creating an intellectual advantage in the field. He said services of 3.4 million IT experts were required around the world and Pakistan could acquire a considerable share out of the available opportunities. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has directed to provide subsidy on petrol to low-income people up to 100 rupees per litre. This was stated by Minister of State for Petroleum Musaddiq Malik while talking to newsmen in Lahore today. Earlier it was decided to provide a subsidy of 50 rupees per litre. He said under a comprehensive strategy, subsidized petrol will be available to the motorcyclists and owners of vehicles up to 800 cc. He said the decision to provide petrol on subsidized rates will be implemented within 6 weeks. National Highway Authority has been working on a number of projects relating to roads and bridge construction at the flood-affected sections of the Indus Highway. According to NHA official, various sections of the Indus Highway spanning 281 kilometers were severely damaged during heavy rains and floods last year. Repair and restoration work on a 3-kilometer road section near Sevan has almost been completed and traffic temporarily restored. The authority has also taken various measures to restore the traffic flow, including construction of protection embankments and removal of earthen bunds at Dadu and Meher bypass. Restoration works have been completed for the Sevan to Bhan Saidabad stretch from 140 to 143 kilometers and the Juhi branch to Meher stretch from 218 to 242 kilometers. Pakistan Navy ship PNS Nasser carrying relief goods has docked at Turkish port of Mersin. According to spokesperson Pakistan Navy, the relief goods include tents, blankets and medicines for earthquake victims. Another ship of Pakistan Navy, PNS Muavin, will also arrive in Turkey and Syria in the next few days with relief goods. The spokesperson said the Pakistani nation stands with the people of Turkey and Syria in these testing times. Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations in New York, Munir Akram, has said, Holy month of Ramadan teaches us compassion, patience, and to remain steadfast against hardships and calamities. In a message on the eve of Ramadan to Muslim community at the UN, the ambassador said, Ramadan is a month of exchanging gestures of compassion and empathy. He said it is a time for reflection, self-purification and learning. It is also a time to look after those in need and to uplift one another. He also paid homage to the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir as well as Palestinians who have continuously been living through the yoke of occupation. Ambassador of Portugal to Pakistan, Manuel Frederico Pinheiro da Silva, called on Governor Sindh Kamran Khan Tesori in Karachi today. During the meeting, they discussed bilateral trade and investment opportunities available in the province. Speaking on the occasion, Governor Sindh said Pak-Portugal relations have been strengthening with the passage of time and employment opportunities would increase with investment of Portugal in the province. The Portugal ambassador said investors from his country are keen to invest in Sindh. The government of GilgitBaltistan has signed a memorandum of understanding with Google to enhance students' information technology skills. Under the MOU, more than 2,500 scholarships will be provided to the talented students, tech fellows and tech fellow companies for Google certification. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference has demanded investigation by international agencies into all massacres, including the mass murder of 35 members of Sikh community in Chhattisgarh area of Islamabad district. Senior APHC leader Ghulam Ahmad Gulzar, in a statement in Srinagar on the 23rd anniversary of the Sikh massacre, said that Indian Army and its agencies orchestrated the killing on the eve of the then US President Bill Clinton's visit to India to defame the Kashmir's legitimate freedom movement among Committee of Nations. Chinese President Xi Jinping arrived in Moscow today on his first state visit to Russia since the Ukraine conflict broke out last year. After landing at Moscow airport, Chinese President said he is confident that this visit will be fruitful and give new momentum to the healthy and stable development of Chinese-Russian relations. China has called on the International Criminal Court to avoid double standards and respect immunity for heads of state. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbin, at a regular news briefing in Beijing, said he, quote, should uphold an objective and impartial stance. He also urged the ICC to avoid politicization, stressing the solution to the Ukraine conflict through dialogue. Iraq and Iran have signed a border security agreement for coordination in protecting common borders between the two countries. Iran's Supreme National Security Council Secretary Ali Shamkhani, Iraq's National Security Advisor Qasim al-Araji signed the deal in the presence of Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammad al-Sudani. A statement from the Iraqi Prime Minister's office said the deal is also aimed at enhancing cooperation in several security fields. In Thailand, Parliament was dissolved today to clear the way for an election in May. According to an announcement of Royal Gazette, King Maha Vajiralongkorn has endorsed a decree to dissolve Parliament, paving the way for election that must be held 45 to 60 days after dissolution. Pakistan Meteorological Department has forecast another spell of rain with heavy falls in various parts of Punjab, Islamabad, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Sindh, Balochistan, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan from tomorrow till Friday. According to PMD, a strong westerly wave is likely to enter Pakistan tomorrow and will grip most parts of the country till Wednesday. Heavy rains may cause landslides in hilly areas of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan, Kashmir, Murray and Galyat during the forecast period. The Met Department has advised tourists to remain cautious during the said period. And finally, the weather report. Dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain with thunder showers is likely in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pothohar region, Lower Sindh, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. And now once again, the headlines. Prime Minister says the government is taking steps on priority basis to provide all possible facilities to the investors and industrialists. President has stressed on development of intellectual resources for the progress and prosperity of Pakistan on sustainable grounds. Another Pakistan Navy ship, PNS Nasser, carrying relief goods, has docked at Turkish port of Mersin. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.